Hello everybody, we're just going to do another quick fix-it. Here is a broken shovel. This is really bizarre. We just were at scout camp for a week and we were throwing our garbage into the dumpster, and what did we find when we opened the dumpster to throw our garbage away? But looks to be a nearly new shovel with a broken handle. So we're just going to do a quick how to replace the handle. The first thing we noticed was discovering why this handle broke, and if you look at the grains going this direction in relation to the shovel, it was installed in the weakest manner you possibly could install a shovel handle. So we went and bought a new shovel handle for it, and here it is. And I guess to find a decent shovel handle, what I look for is one that has the least imperfections. This has one here, so it was cut or taken from near a knot. I probably wouldn't have bought this handle. I would have looked for a different one. But the first thing you want to do is find the direction of the grain, and if you follow down, usually they put the paint marking of the brand, the correct direction it needs to be in relation to the grain and installed. So when you install this onto the shovel head, you would put your print upward, so it would look like this on there. This is how they installed it new, and that's why that shovel handle broke. So let's get started replacing the handle. Let's not make this a lot of talk. We're just going to drop this into a vise here, and the first thing we're going to do is grind the head of the rivet that holds the handle in. We're just going to grind that off and get rid of that. Rivet is removed. Then, let's see if we can lock this into a vise well enough to, are you getting this all on? I'm going to give this a little spread. That loosens it up. Hopefully they didn't glue it in there. In there pretty good. Let me get something else and try to grind that out. There we go. I just ran a chisel in here to spread this out to loosen up our tension on the handle. I've just got a long punch. I'm going to try to drive that handle out of there. And there it goes. Old handle. Yeah, you can just see the grain was truly the wrong direction. So, now let's get the new handle. We're going to put it words up. Let's see how that's going to fit. We might have to do some trimming. Definitely going to have to do some trimming. So what we've done is we've taken about 4 inches off. I cut a slit in here to give room for compression, basically, as it goes down in. Now, see how well we can make this dog fit. They make these handles universal to fit, you know, just about any shovel head, and not all of them fit perfect. So we've got a little ways to go down in there until we get most of the handle shaft down through the shaft of the shovel head. So I just use the weight of the head to put it onto the handle. Again, we're lining our grain up the best we can there for the most strength. And now we're just going to drop it against the ground and let it hammer. There. And now we're pulled all the way up to where they had spun it out in the lathe to fit the handle, or the shovel head onto the handle. And as you can see, we've split this so it's crimped on there good and tight. We're now going to drill a hole through here, squeeze it together in the vise, and then rivet that. And rivet meaning we're just going to hammer the head over so it doesn't come out. So let's put it into the vise and give it a good squeeze. That way we know it's even tighter again, as well as it helps shape the metal. You can see it coming together. There. That is tight. Now I'm going to grab a drill bit and get that rivet ready. I think I went and lost my rivet that I was using. There it is. So we'll get a drill bit that's the same size as the rivet that we're going to install, and that'll go through and hold this metal together once we get it assembled. Now where it gets a little tricky is hitting it square so we come out the hole on the other side. Ah, there we go. Alright, now let's see if that rivet goes through. There it is. The rivet is in. We're going to use something a little different here to tap that rivet and fold it over. And when I say different, different from what most people own. So to fold that rivet over, you can just crimp it together, put a couple hammers, a hammer as a backup here, and then pound that until it rounds over. Because all we're trying to do is just swell that head and compress this rivet so it holds. I am going to use a Rivet Setter. It goes in a air hammer, and it just has a dome, which is just basically a mold for that. Kind of works, but I think it works a little better and faster than using two hammers. So we're going to put a larger hammer as a backup, and then we're just going to rivet it in. So now it's pushed out a little bit. We'll stick the unit on the other side and go back and forth until we have it rounded over. And there it is. And there's your new handle on there. And like I say, we just rolled the rivet over so it stays swollen and compressed. It actually held us together tight here. And now you've got a new useful shovel again with the grain of the wood in the correct direction. So that shovel should last a little longer than the original person that bought. It's not the best shovel head. It probably wasn't really worth putting a handle on, but another shovel is always useful. So there you have it. Hope you liked today's video, and as a reminder, please share this and subscribe to our channel. Thank you very much.